because they couldn't.
I guess you project so, Danny.
Go right in there.
Oh, Danny, it's always nice to see you. We go back.
We go back.
Yeah, to Places in the Heart.
in the Heart,
It's our
so-
very first time to
Yes.
meet, and we keep running into one another every year or so.
Well, it's a pleasure. It's an
Thanks.
honor. Thank you.
And here you are, Danny, in an entirely different kind of role. But the first thing I have to bring up is that when I read you were playing a 50-year-old, I thought, now wait a minute, Danny, wait a minute.
He may be getting older, but he's in age 10, 12 years since the last time I saw him. That was something that I had to come to grips with, more than anything else in the film. One of the things is playing older, because of we're so vain, I don't, I want to be 50 when I'm 50, but it was no problem after all. I had fun with it. I just transposed some of the thoughts of being 40, or approaching 40, and with and feeling my body, slightly deteriorating. The knees ached a little bit, and it's a funny story. I had problems with my heel, and I was taking some naproxen to do that. And I tell you, when I was taking the naproxen to deal with my heel, I was feeling like I was 25 years old, ripping and running. Then I stopped taking the naproxen because I had some dental surgery done. And it wore off in about, 7 to 10 days, the naproxen. Boy, everything ached. Everything that didn't ache before ached, knees, ankles, arms. It was incredible. And then I felt like I was 40 again. Well, it's funny, but yes, everything aches. Everything aches when you're 40, and it's going to ache a little bit more. Hopefully not as much when I'm 50.
This is such a physical picture, Danny.
Yes.
And here you are, cast opposite Mel Gibson.
Mm.
And what did you have to go through as far as getting into the physicality of the film?
Well, we had a really interesting experience with that. We had a very eccentric stunt coordinator, Bobby Bass, and we tried to do things right in terms of police codes and how you handle weapons. Went through probably what I heard for the first time on Warner Brothers lot. People going through, actors going through actual training for weapons safety, So we did all that. We did a very deliberate, precise schedule of not only physically building up our endurance, but also teaching us correctly how to use the things we were using, whether they were rifles, guns, or whatever, or speed loaders, all those kind of things, and doing it efficiently and with speed in mind.
Your first time really to handle weapons very much?
Well, except for Silverado, but that was different, I mean, there's certain, in films, period, there's always some sort of stretch of imagination, stretch of reality in a sense. Silverado and Westerns, because of what they are, you stretch them a little bit more. But this one was, that was a bit different. This one was really hard work. We would come up to a house on the lot, when they're empty houses, and decide through just either signaling each other or just looking at each other how we were going to take this house, how we were going to proceed and search this house. And it's an exhausting process. I mean, because your adrenaline is pumped. You're really pumped and you're really up. And you're going and you're moving and you're quickly moving. You're reacting to sounds. You're reacting to imaginary sounds. What most of us do as actors, react to imaginary stimulus. But we're doing all those things, and it's really something, And it was physically tiring. We did that for about 3 to 4 hours every day, 5 days a week, for 6 weeks prior to shooting the film. Mel Gibson and ourselves. And we got to know each other too in that process,
Of course, women have one reaction to Mel Gibson. And now here as a man, I want a male point of view about Mel Gibson.
Well, the things that I mean, certainly women think, and rightfully so, that he's incredibly handsome, And the word I hear all the time that he tries to run away from, and he does this and really tries to run away from it, is being sexy and all that. But also the other things that we both would have, women and men would have, in terms that he's vulnerable, he's accessible, and very special as an actor and a performer. And he gives as an actor and performer. She's always giving. Really a pleasure, and really simply a pleasure. Unpretentious, and really a pleasure. You know.
Danny, if we can skip over to the upcoming Academy Awards, do you have any thoughts about who might be a front runner in the supporting races?
Let's see. I don't really know. I know that Dexter Gordon is nominated for Best Actor in Roundabout Midnight, and he should get that. He was incredible. Supporting, I like both the guys from Platoon, especially. I like William Dafoe a bit, but both Tom Berenger, both of those guys I like. I can't remember who else is there.
What about the women? Diane Wiest is one.
Oh, yes. You see, I don't know, but I'm a big Diane Wiest fan. I'm a big Diane Wiest fan, so, and I like her a lot, so yes. But I don't know, really. I hadn't really followed that much. I knew off the top of the head some of the things, some of the people, but not a great deal.
Well, Danny, it's good to see you again. The time goes all too fast.
All too fast.
Yes, but congratulations.
When
I think
I
this
get down to Dallas, we have to do a live show.
All
okay?
right. You're on for that.
Yeah, we have to
Okay?
do when I come down to Dallas again.
Okay. Good to see you, Danny.
Take care.
I
Thank
shall.
you.
You do the same.
All right. It's good. Boy,
Thanks, Danny.